Welcome to Trek with Kids. You should never be bored with camping. There are things to do anywhere, anytime. So I'm going to teach you how to make a dandy chain dandelion crown. Okay, so first you're going to need a lot of dandelions, like about 30, and have their stems really long, about 6 inches, and that will help a bunch. So first, to start it, you're going to take a super long one and try to make it like the stem really big. Okay, now this is how I first start. I take it and I lay it and make the head be in my right hand. So now I have this. And now I'm going to push these to the side. And now we have our dandelion. We're going to take our next long one. And this is how I do it. I lay it on top. The head is going to be touching nearly the stem. And then it goes behind, then up, and then it says hi, and then it lays down. And then you just made a knot. A tiny knot so it'll stay. Now it's going to lay down right on top this stem and you're going to hold it there. And you're going to use your next flower. You're going to lay it down like this on top of both of them now. Behind, between, and then lays down. So that's what we have so far. Now we're going to continue on in this pattern and just gonna keep adding on. Now I just bunch them together because I think that works more than laying them out all together. Lays down, behind, says hello, then it lays down. Okay, put it on, and see how I'm spacing them? That I go the width of the head of each flower. And then it's still staying super close. Behind, between, lays down. And then you're going to continue with all the flowers until it goes all the way around. So we are now at the middle part of our crown. We've gotten farther with adding on, but now we ran into the problem of there's not a lot of stems left. So this is what I found helps. Get your long one again, and you're going to try and build out with the length and make it farther so you can have more to hold on to or let the crown stay on. So that long one took it even farther, and we're going to find another long one, preferably a big one too. There's always, when I say like a big one, you can notice the stem diameter, there's the word, the bigger one would help a lot. So as we hold it here, we're going to continue making the length longer while we still have something to hold on to. There it is, longer. Another long one. I'm just going to lay it down behind, between, and front. Okay, now we're at this ending part there. Continue with a long one. Here we go. Lay it down behind, between, and front. So we have this. And now, since we have most of the long ones laid down, we can add off of this, which we just continue along the time. To save you the long ones, I mean, you can always go back and pick more dandelions if there's some left. You can add the long ones, then use short ones, and then when it comes time to make it longer, you make the long ones and then use the short ones again. It all depends on what you have access to for the dandelions. And just like that, we've added that's how we added more to the end of our stems from the big ones. And then just continue building on. So we're just going to continue. Okay, so I'm about done. It is the circumference of my head. Now for you can test it if you could take some off or add more, all you need. So this is how I tend to make it the crown all the way around. So here it is. and there's all this extra stems at the end. So if you look back to the beginning at the other end, you can notice that there's all this extra room in between there. So this is what I do. I bunch it together as much as I can, and I try to find a good spot in between at the other end to slip it through. So right there is a really good spot. Now kind of don't be too rough because it might break. And then I take this, and mine's a little long at the end, so I like to just chop it off and then put it somewhere else. And then you have a shorter area. Go back to your spot and try to slide it through. Okay. Push it through. And there it is at the end coming through. We kind of pull it out and make sure all of the stems go through. Okay. And then go slide it in. Oh, one snuck out. Or two snuck out. There we go. Push it through. Now you can just wear it like this. I tend to take the end of the thing I put and also another spot, but since there's no room for that, fix all your things. This can hang out, but if you want to pinch it off, be advised that it can still slip out that way. And then take off my headband. There you have it. Your dandy chained dandelion crown. Now, if you have more than just dandelions, you can add more to your crown. So, for my crown, I found these gorgeous purple tiny flowers, and I picked some. So, this is what I will do. So, at the front of my crown, I just take this, and in between the stems, I just push it through in between the holes or the stems. And this might need to be a little bit shorter in order for it to go in. And then I try and find a spot, push it through, slide it in, like so. It can go in shorter, longer. My next one, I push it in there. I like to space them out. Just let it go in. It's getting stuck. Ah! There we go. There it is at the end. That went farther. And this one goes in here. And here is my final product. If you have more flowers, you can do a variety of colors and put it all the way around the crown. But I just have my little flowers there, and I put it on, and now I have a purple touch to it too. So, there you have it. Here's a dandy experiment to do with your extra dandelions. So, with one of your extra dandelions, or more if you would like to, you take it and go to the bottom and split it up like by the stem, like so. It can be a long cut, or it could be a short cut. It can be small, it can be really thin, and it's just many if you want. Is like in this one I had more in different ones. Now the experiment is that you dip the ends in water for 30 seconds to a minute and observe what the flower will do, or the strings will do, and post in the comments what the reaction you had, or what was the outcome of sticking it in water. If you like this tutorial, support Trek with Kids and subscribe and like this video. I don't want to get stung.